Good evening, everybody.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't been on the stream in so long, I actually forgot what to do. Yeah.
I think you just like ramble and hope somebody in the chat says something to spark you to talk a lot.
There we go.
He does that, yeah. Shane was the first one in. He said he's going to play some fan, fat. What is that? Phasmophobia.
I
Yeah,
couldn't even pronounce it.
I know him and Wayne, especially at the words they play that game. And then Chris, New England PDA came in, and
Chris?
Michael Farley
Hey, Michael.
here. And Sam, the medical detectorist. I just watched
Mm.
Sam's most recent video. I just didn't go back to comment on it yet, but I will, Sam. I watched it. Yodi's Finds,
Hey, Yodi.
Patty Dirt Clod,
Eddie.
Mark the Senile,
Hey, Mark.
Amanda just chilling.
Amanda. Hi, sweetheart.
Yodi said, "Hi, Mr.
Yep, crap.
Crap. It's time to stream again." Brian Ollier, uh, Colleen Lucky Duck Diggers here.
Hey, Colleen.
Colleen. Tom Kingery. I think we got pretty
Oh,
much a full house tonight right off the bat. Usually we wait for you all to get
yeah.
here. It's nice. If I missed you, you know what to do.
Yeah,
Go
great
around and talk.
finds. Yeah.
You know what to do. Go around and talk mad smack about me because I didn't say hi to you. That's how you got to do it. That's how we roll. And that's everybody.
Brian, hello.
And so no, I know I talked about it when I had Matt on from that Big Stock, and I know a lot of people watched the replay.
Mm.
But I still haven't had my surgery yet. You know, I scheduled that live stream that said last live stream question mark exclamation point because I had to act as though I was getting the surgery. You know, like with people watching. You know, I don't want them to be like, uh, you know, what happened to Rachel not streaming? Where's Jersey Ray? So this way, trying to bring the chat up. Top chat. No, I want live chat. There we
Yeah,
go.
live chat.
Oh, I've a few times I didn't notice I kept it in top chat. So I prepared everything. So I was getting the surgery in the beginning of July, first week of July. Then it was rescheduled for mid July. Then it was rescheduled for, I think, a week ago. So now we're just gonna, stream till I actually have it.
Just wing it.
Uh, yep, just wing it. Workman's, great finds. Saw your
Yeah.
post today, Mike. Actually, I was talking about you, Mike. Were your ears burning? Talking about you and Patrick, actually. Talking about I didn't even get to go river detecting. Headed to the creek. I mean, now that I'm not actually getting the surgery right now, but I mean, physically, I still honestly can't do it. And now that my spine's become unstable,
Uh,
last thing I want to do is be wading around in knee high water, trying to keep my balance and doing a whole lot of this.
and have a branch reach up and touch your ass again.
Oh, yeah, that too. I don't want that. I'll be instantly healed and flying across that water.
Be doing a Jesus impersonation.
Yep, yep. Do it again. I've done it once, I'll do it again.
Mhm.
Yeah, I still laugh about that. That's a fun story to share. So I was actually cleaning out my closet, man. I got so much stuff I didn't realize I had like tucked away. Mark's here.
Hey,
Mark
Mark.
Thomas. And like I found these old jewelry necklaces. I don't even know where I got these. I don't know if they were gifts or I won them or like they were random seated hunt or something. Because it's like it's not fine jewelry. You know, it's not silver. I can't wear it because it's not. But
That's
no,
nice.
I'm not saying I'm so special that I can't wear anything but silver. But you know what? I'll turn the flashlight on my phone.
Well, I can tell it's a Kennedy, but I can't tell what year or anything.
Yeah, I've had these for so long. I honestly I remember most things people give me. I mean, I probably couldn't recall it offhand, but if I went and said, "Oh yeah, so and so gave this to me," if I saw it. So yeah, it's a Kennedy half necklace. It's a bicentennial. I
Okay.
vaguely remember getting this because it's a bicentennial. I was happy about that, but I honestly don't remember where I got it. And then I got a Sacagawea on a gold tone, gold plated chain. Little, come on,
That's
Sacagawea.
pretty cool.
Trying to shine a light on it so you can see it. Yeah, just a little Sacagawea.
Is it 2000p from the Kellogg cereal box?
I don't even know what it is. Like I said, I didn't really totally forgot I had these. Yeah, it is. Among other things, I found that I think I have four Amanda Digger Degas little things. It's the very first one she gave at Pound the Ground.
Nice.
I never took the stuff out of there. So let's see what's going on in the chat now that we're all done talking about me. You can talk about you.
A lot of people saying hello.
Yeah. Mike said season for water hunting sucked this year's anyway. Too much rain. He didn't get into it until late July. Yeah, I was actually going to text you or Chig and
Hey, Bill,
maybe make a day out.
my
Hey,
brother.
Bill Pepperoos. Before the weather got too cool where the water starts cooling off. But I don't know. I mean, I had to drive to I had to drive about I don't even know how far it is from my house, maybe 20 miles to go see the Social Security disability doctor. Then I had
Yeah.
to drive a little further later on to get the X-ray done for Social Security disability, and my back was killing me. We were out yesterday and it was cold. You guys looked cold. Next year for sure, because I'm not digging next year. This is I was really expecting to be digging by this summer, and then
Yeah.
in May the surgeon telling me that now my vertebrae are moving. So I was like, if it's not one thing, it's another. But I kind of peeked in the other night at Bill's stream. I didn't like chat or anything. I was looking at the YouTube app on my TV, and I was like, let me peek in for a little bit, hang out for a
Hmm.
minute.
Cool, Bill. Member for
Bill,
5 months.
for 5 months. Yeah, if you could become a member of my channel, you know what you get? Nothing. You get nothing. No, I'm only kidding. You will get things. I just haven't, with everything else going on medically, I just haven't got around to it. But I have stuff set aside for member races and things like that. So I'll definitely get on it. Um, I don't expect you guys to become members just because we like throwing money at you.
Hmm.
Uh, I like to give things back in return. So we will do member races starting this fall and until I actually have the surgery. And then when I come back, we'll pick it up again. We'll do member races. I don't know if I'll do them on Wednesday nights or if I'll just like do them on a Sunday afternoon or something. Whatever. I don't know yet.
There we go.
Do I have disability insurance? No, because I'm on workers' comp, so I'm not actually losing
Mm.
pay from work. I thought about getting an Aflac, but
Have that. Eat that duck.
any surgeries that I've had through my health insurance, I also had enough sick leave to cover recuperation. So I realize I'm old, and so I make sure I have money
Hmm.
for medical. Um, we're not getting younger. So, but thank you for asking, Michael.
I
But
remember being like 20 or 30, and I don't need that insurance. I started hitting
So,
40 and 50. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I got it.
yeah, it was about 35 when I started getting
Yep.
jobs that I knew would, offer really good insurance. I didn't
Yep.
care about the job. I cared about the insurance because I was like, oh, I'm at that age now.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make sure I have health coverage. And so actually, as of Friday too, I am medically medically dis wait medical retirement, medical disability retirement.
There you go.
Say that 3 times fast. And I know, you know, I wasn't expecting to do that. I was hoping to work till 65, but I started the crap, crazy relic and pop top prospector.
I like you, Mark. Thanks. No, not really.
Hey, Loretta.
All right. Now, Mark,
Uh,
it's constantly repairing antiquated products and projects. It's another side channel of mine.
nice. I have a side channel too, but I don't remember how to log in. That's why I created this one. They both were actually my name, just Rachel. So it's still there, and it does have a few
Still,
videos on it. But they're all, I think they're all Tough Mudder videos, and then the Sandy video I made, Superstorm Sandy video, and it's very fast paced that video because at the time I think like you would really get views on something if it was less than 6 minutes long or so. So
yeah.
I was trying to get all the footage into 6 minutes. Hey, Rustic Redhead. I
Rustic.
still have all the footage on my old computer, so actually, I might redo the Superstorm Standing video one day.
There
And
you
I
go.
have copyrighted material on it, but it's not a strike. But I think it's what's his name? Um, God, I don't know why it's named Kid Rock. I think it's Kid Rock
Uh,
music. Yeah, but I got a copyright claim. I didn't get a strike though. Back then, YouTube. This was 15 years ago, but YouTube was probably like, wait, no, 13 years ago. YouTube was probably like, this channel's so small.
doesn't matter.
But I only had like 3 or 4 subscribers. I mostly used it so I could chat and subscribe and stuff like that. I didn't really do any content, but I threw that on there and I got like 4,000 views on that channel and quite a few comments too. But I don't remember. I don't remember my password.
Yep.
So I created this one, this was in 2011. I created that one now 17 years ago when YouTube very first came out. So I should have. I wanted to create content. I just really didn't know what I wanted to create content about. I just didn't want to do random stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a concept, but I just couldn't
Oh,
land my brain on any one thing.
well, the very first video I ever posted was of a UFO. So,
That's pretty cool. Yeah, my first video I posted was Superstorm Sandy. I
mm-hmm.
bet you I could still bring that channel. I mean, the channel exists, so I can't sign into it. But I was able to somehow tie it into this. Oh, excuse me, tie it into this one when I renamed this Jersey Ray. Tie it into this, so I was actually able to bring this Superstorm Sandy video over to this, but it doesn't have the same amount of views, which is weird. I think this one was like Rachel E. because like Sheila
uh,
E.
Sheila E.
Yeah, No, no. Why are you giving me a suggestion? I just said E. I don't like other people having my spelling. There is another Rachel E though. She's black, queer, and chronically opinionated.
Okay.
That's not me. That's not me. Okay, so that's a new one because mine is definitely really old channel. I'm gonna have to check hers out to see who she is. 4 subscribers. That should be me. Nope, that's her. Nope. want this on me either. Wow, there's a lot of Rachel E's. When I did it, there literally was nobody.
Nothing.
She did this one a couple years after I did mine. This is 2013. Because there's so many now, I don't know what color my R is. Ah, here it is.
Whoa.
Here, I will share it. You guys can see it.
Cool.
Are you looking at the chat because I'm so busy doing this stuff, being nosy with this stuff?
I've been looking.
Yeah, more about the channel. I have absolutely no description, nothing. 9 videos, 4,800 views, and wow, yeah, I just hit the 17 years. June 30th, 2008. So all I have on here is my cat from 11 years ago, Superstorm Standy, and all my Tough Mudder stuff. Maybe we can watch this one. It's only a minute long, but I have to put it on mute. Oh, it's on mute already. Yeah, there you go. I'm in there. This is not the greatest footage.
I saw you for a second.
Yeah, I didn't film it. I'm right there. There it is. Look at my little jelly roll. Now, this thing here is a trash dumpster. Lines, as you can see, like waterproof. And it's filled with ice. They constantly were taking the front loaders and dumping ice in there.
Oh, wow.
And that piece of wood going across, it went 2 feet down. You had to duck down under that. And then come out the other side. That's one of my team right there. And this guy right here, he actually helps me, I think. I think it was him. Because I couldn't get out. You see me jumping?
Oh, shit.
Oh, there he is. The guy behind me just like grabbed my butt and was like,
push. Keep digging. Good night.
Chris said, "Brr." It was cold. Look at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm freezing. Funny.
That's cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff from that event in here. This is my full video. But the Sandy one's 5 minutes long. I don't want to really play it for you all because it does have copyrighted music. Here's another good one. This is going up. They call it Mount Everest. That's 13 or 14 feet high, and they grease it.
Screw that.
Hey, I made it, but this day I didn't. It took me 3 tries. I think this is the one where it took me 3 times. Almost. Yep.
Almost. Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
And they're like pulling me so that I was coming up straight. I was like, wait, I got to flip so you can grab my leg. I couldn't because I was like sticking way out when they were doing it that way. Yeah, that's what Tough Mudders are about, is teamwork, not like individuality. Doing stuff yourself. These things here, these 2, I didn't do. But this is my kitty, the one that died when I moved here.
No, Brian, everything's okay.
She loved water. I'm thinking this one, you can see her the way she drinks out of glass. There she goes. Yeah, so there you go. If you guys want to watch my little clips from Tough Mudder in the full video, it's on there. And then my Sandy video is on there. And it's Rachel E. and my art is gray. And then there's that video. Yeah, it's Kid Rock.
Yep.
It's a very
Amanda's requesting you drop the link for this channel.
Oh, All right. Yeah, I really should do this video over again because I sped it up, it looks really shaky. But this is the morning before it hit that night. This was the first wave of flood. That was my street in front of my house. My this now ex-wife there. That was next to
Hmm.
me.
Okay.
That's my backyard.
Or was your backyard?
Well, it was my backyard. Yeah. Now, did you see that? Let me go back. I just got to tell you this, and then you guys can watch this video on this channel. I'll put the link in the chat. Hang on. Go back. Go back. Go back. I got to tell you a story about what you're about to see. Not my brother holding the crotch of his pants, but right there,
Yeah.
that right there is my lawnmower sitting on my mother's hospital mattress because it's sealed. And let me stop sharing that. There we go. Wait, what is it? Why is it not stopping? Oh, I took you off. There we go.
Oh.
That's better. Duh. All right. So hospital mattresses are sealed, right? And so they're
Mhm.
basically waterproof. So we threw my lawnmower up on it because we had seen that morning, just like with Hurricane Irene, that we got some flooding in the back. Hey, MD
Hey, Jim.
Melbourne.
What's up, Jimmy?
Let me put the link from there. It's still coming up as Jersey Ray, though. It comes up at Jersey Ray. I think because I linked it my channel, even though you can't get to it through my channel. You could try this link. We'll see. I gotta make a Jim Blue. Um. So yeah. So we put it on there so that it wouldn't get flooded because it wasn't. It was only a couple years old, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm gonna go to the channel. Hang on, I gotta make him blue. Add as moderator. There you go. Now you blue. Hey Viento, I didn't see you sneak in, buddy. Sorry about that.
You've been smurfed,
Yeah, it brings me
Jimbo.
to my little channel there, my subscribe to everybody channel. Okay, that's the right link. It just says that Jersey Ray because I linked it to Jersey Ray Diggs. But um, so the next morning, all right. So the flood that night. If you watch that video, you see the pictures. They're very fast because I tried to keep the videos short. There was a reason why 13 years ago I made it 5 minutes long. But anyway, um, you'll see I took pictures at different times as the floodwaters coming up to my house, and so my backyard had about 8-9 feet of water in it. So the next day we go out in the backyard, and my previously fenced, the wooden fence around my backyard was broken in two sections of it, and my lawnmower is nowhere to be found, nor the mattress. So the town I lived in was between two marshes. And when the storm waters receded, my lawnmower floated out into the marsh.
Oh,
So at
wow.
the end of that video, you'll see I took a lot of pictures and stills around my house and the aftermath of it. And you'll see a photo in the marsh of a lawnmower sitting on a blue twin size mattress. I went in that marsh and got my lawnmower, and it still ran for like another 5 years. But it floated right on out my backyard. Hey, Timothy, metal detecting adventure time. He
Hey,
finally
Tim.
got his prize. He finally got his prize too, Mark. Same way you got yours. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I did. I brought it to him. I meant to bring it to him to our club meeting because he said he was going and I forgot it. But I went to his birthday event that he put on, and And Patty said, "Nice, it stayed on that mattress." Yeah, it did. I did not care. I walked into that marsh with probably things that could hurt me in there. I didn't care. Like, I'm going to get my lawnmower. That thing cost me a piece of, good bit of money.
Good chunk.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember that. People are like, "Oh, you're wearing Sandy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I had waterfront property." Like
Yeah.
literally. Man, I knock on wood, I was grateful. Like I could still live in my house, although can't text. He's detecting. Nice. Find something good, Tim.
Uh, good luck, Tim. Lewis, how you doing?
This, um, yeah, I was lucky I could still live in my house, but 50% of the value of my home was damaged.
I believe it.
First thing that went directly after the storm because the water didn't wash through my house. I was high enough to avoid that, and then I had the way the water flowed in front of my house. It really didn't rush in. Behind my house, it did, and you can see it in the video. So it's really weird. The street behind me, it rushed up the street. In front of me, it kind of rose up, seeped up. So the water behind my house was higher against my house than in the front. Just like if you look at a
Okay.
rock that's blocking a creek moving, the water that builds up
Yeah.
behind it's higher, and the water in front of it's a little lower. So that's what it did in my house. Now I didn't have a back entrance on my house, and I didn't have windows, but I did have the entrance to my basement. So the water came up through the subfloors into my walls, But um, so I was my house actually floated for a second because it moved about an inch and a half on the foundation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I had this big washout on the left side of my house where the when the water receded, I guess it just pulled all the dirt away from my house about 5 foot deep.
Wow. Oops.
Yeah.
That's a little better. Here we go.
So I mean, like I said, I didn't have as bad as some, but I didn't have it as good as others.
Good as
Like,
others.
and it was that was part of the fight. Trying to get the repairs done was because I was in the middle of like people. The house next to me, his house was 40 years older than mine, so it was right on the ground. It was on a slab actually, and so his had to be torn down. That the water went into his house probably about 6 foot high,
Oh
six
damn.
8 foot high, and my house was built 5 foot above the flood table, so this water came in at 10 foot, so it came up to my floors.
Mm.
Now, if the water rushed in through the front of my house, like it did behind it, then I would have had a lot worse because that's where my front door is. That's where my windows are. It would have been a lot
Yep.
worse for me. My neighbors across the street, they ended up in their attic.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the water went in their house. So yeah, the street in between our house, the road I lived on, had to be about 12 foot deep in the street.
Man.
Yeah, and I wasn't all that close to the water. I was close, but not that close. Oh, that was Superstorm Sandy in New Jersey, Lewis. I lived on the bay. That was the other saving thing. Was although the bay got hit hard. I mean, because it was a rogue wave, but um, a lot of the brush in my town um, by the beach uh, kind of broke the wave up in the middle, right exactly where my front is.
Hmm.
So, and then one block down behind me, one block down, nothing. They got nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
Yeah. One block closer to the water, they got nothing. It's like the way the
Wow.
water rushed in and the way the water was moving, it was just really weird in my town anyway. So yeah, it was interesting. Like we
To say
didn't
the
leave.
least.
Yeah, and then they had we were under martial law.
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Didn't bother me having the National Guard driving around. It kept looters out.
Yep.
Didn't bother me a bit. Like what's going on in DC didn't bother me. kind of puts a real steep damper on the crime because the first couple days we had looters.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, these people
I
were
bet.
trying to go into people's homes that were like trying to salvage what they could out of their own home. Here's somebody coming in trying to take it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of pretty nasty fights, and so they brought. We were under martial law. You had to show your driver's license that you lived in the town. Yeah, and that was for about, I guess, about a week, 10 days, something like that. Because we also didn't have power. So
And Lewis wants to know if you had flood insurance.
yeah, I did. I don't even want to talk about
Okay.
that. So with my house, I didn't have an escrow.
JPP.
I bought my own insurances with the type of mortgage I had. So my mortgage company every spring would send me a declaration of a flood insurance that they purchased for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to go and tell them I don't have an escrow. What the hell are you doing? I supply you my declarations page of the flood insurance I purchased on my own. So that year, um, I went ahead and kept theirs. Mine was lapsing. You don't even want to know what day, but October 30th at midnight, the day of the storm, basically.
Yeah.
So I kept theirs, and because that mortgage company sold me to another one and sold me now with an escrow. So I call them up afterwards because like all my important paperwork and stuff like that was all washed out. So I called them up and said, "Look, I need the information for my flood insurance." And they said, "Well, it's Cumberland Insurance." And I said, "No, that's the one I purchased, and it actually expired." I said, "The one that Citibank had purchased, and
Mm-hmm.
I kept. I'm paying an escrow for this insurance." They said the only one we have on file when Citibank transferred everything was Cumberland. I said, "Well, I purchased Cumberland. Where's the one they purchased? I have an escrow for insurance that now nobody knows where it is."
Yeah.
I did have flood insurance, but it was conveniently lost by the mortgage company. Hey, Marty,
Marty.
JBP. Ooh, supper and brownies. Nice. So, anyway, enough talking about a storm that was 13 years ago. The area is still recovering, believe it or not, but uh, some parts for the better. That was exciting. Mark's just a stream of knowledge tonight, and
I
I
know. I
just
just.
it's hard to get me talking tonight. So, yeah, so 13 years ago. So, this October.
Yeah.
Some
Wow.
Australian families cannot afford insurances no more. They pumped up the prices. People can't afford it. That's what happened in my area. Even people that weren't in the flood zone, according to FEMA, had to get flood insurance. I had flood insurance even though I was 5 feet above the table when my house was built in '86. Wasn't a requirement. That's just how they built it. Now in that area, you have to be, I think, 12 feet above the flood table,
Makes
or
sense.
your insurance is like beyond. I don't crazy expensive, like 50 times more than it would be. So, but now I live in a different town on top of a big hill and no water getting me here. And I get to look at horses.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just trying to get all that. I was still trying to get repairs done from Sandy. It was just it was more expensive than I could afford. And all the programs that were supposed to help you, they would tell me they would help me, and then they'd turn around, oh yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
And when the last outfit came through, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. My furnace, it was brand new. I bought it the year before Sandy. It finally died like 4 years ago now. Because it had moisture in the ductwork, and when I had to use the heat, because this is October, when I was able to turn the heat on, it was sucking the moisture into the
Oh yeah.
furnace. So,
Yep.
but I had to turn it on. I needed heat. Um, I was fighting FEMA to get things. The only people FEMA helped were renters.
Oh wow.
Like if you rented, they didn't even ask you what you lost. They were like, "Here's 7,500 for your belongings. Here's 2,500 for first month's rent and deposit to move." And a lot of those renters did not move. Meanwhile, homeowners, well, I put what I lost in the basement, some of the stuff in the house. So I put one TV. Well, do you have a TV? Well, yeah, we had another TV. We had
Yeah.
one in the room and one in the. Well, FEMA feels like if you have one TV, that's plenty. Yeah, but I had two. You know what I mean? That's the stuff they were doing to homeowners. Well, I lost some clothes. Well, do you have clothes? Yeah, I have clothes. Well, FEMA feels if you have clothes, you don't need any more. Like we don't have to reimburse you because you still have clothes.
Yep.
But you asked us to list what we lost in the flood. Like crazy. Artie wants to know how the kidney stones are doing.
It's all gone, Marty. I had to go through 3 different procedures to get it all out, but they're all gone. I don't have to worry about that bloody 13 millimeter kidney stone anymore. Wow, if you bunkered. Jeez.
Oof. Melbourne says exactly. It's gone up across the board. I'm not in the flood zone, but I'm paying 5 times more than what I
Hmm.
was, say, 5 years ago. Yeah, well, everything's gone up. In New Jersey, utilities went up stupid high, like really big increase. Well, what are you gonna do? We need
Nothing.
the electricity. Well, I mean, you could go off grid, but who wants to? Unintentionally.
Yeah.
Um, they know they got you.
Oh hell yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So they do what they want. And then you just sit there and go, "Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah. Got another bowl of pudding, sir.
I haven't been abused enough yet. Please abuse me more.
Walker's a couple of weeks ago.
Take my
Huh.
left kidney along with my right." Yeah, but hey, that's why we metal detect and treasure seek. You need outlets. You need something that calms your mind. You have separate insurance for content and separate for the actual structure. Meeting house. Homeowners insurance does that. My flood insurance, because I asked them when I got it, they were like, "No, that covers everything."
Yep.
But homeowners insurance, I had to insure what was inside the home separately from what was outside the home. And then homeowners insurance will get you if you're not in a flood zone, but say the sewers or the not the not the sewers themselves, but the stupid little grates where the water goes.
Oh, the storm drains.
Yeah, the storm drains get backed up in the storm, and then you get a little flooding in the street, gets in your basement, floods your basement. That's an act of nature, and some homeowner insurances, if you don't look close enough, won't cover acts of God.
Yep. Acts of
Lightning
nature or
hits the
acts of
tree.
God. Yeah. Yep.
Lightning hits the tree, and the big trunk falls onto your roof. Act of nature. So always read your insurance before you get it. But enough about the icky stuff. Also, if any of you are, but what was that, Minneapolis today? In
I didn't hear anything.
yeah, another pew pewing at a school. This kid didn't go in. shot through the windows while the kids are. It's a Catholic school.
Mm.
I'm telling you, got to open up psychiatric centers again. There's too much mental illness walking around.
I agree. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially all the places I worked, a lot of them were mental health institutes that are gone. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
closed up because the government wouldn't pay for them. They wouldn't subsidize them anymore. So they had to
Well, it was
close up.
mean. It was mean to put the mentally ill people into places where they couldn't hurt themselves or other people.
Oh, it was a Catholic church, Mike?
No, it was a school, Mike. They were in a service at school.
Mm.
In Catholic school, they do little services at school. So.
Yeah. I used to like working in the mental ward. I fit right in there. I had a blast.
He says, I'm amazed at what actually goes into the category of content insurance policy. Vertically, all internal fittings like kitchen, shower, toilet, laundry cabinets. Yeah.
Yep.
So, technically, the holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend, is the end of summer. Technically, the end of summer is actually September 20th, 21st. But the summer season, Labor Day weekend ends it.
Yep.
So hopefully everybody had a great summer. Personally, I call Labor Day weekend Bye Bye Benny weekend.
You who?
Bye Bye Benny weekend.
Oh, bye bye.
Yes, Catholic school mass. They go to mass in school, Michael.
Hmm. Wow.
I think I was an 8 and 10-year-old, and 17 people were adults and children. And the youngest kid was 6. Um, don't even know what I was talking about. What was it?
Uh, Labor Day?
Oh yeah. We're called Bye Bye Benny weekend. So the people that come to the shore, like the Jersey Shore, duck lip people, we've always called them bennies. There's a lot of different theories as to why they're called bennies. Some think it's because they bring the Benjamins. That term is rather new, call them money Benjamins. So I don't agree with that one. I agree more with the one where they're because they used to take the train down to the shore areas, um, and their luggage tags would say Brooklyn, New York, Elizabeth. So the acronym would be Benny.
Yeah. Hey, Jay. Jay.
And they come down here in surges all summer. The further south you go, the longer they stay. So where I'm at, we get the day stays.
Yeah.
And then in the Atlantic City and north, a little bit into Seaside, but mostly Atlantic City, Wildwood, they're called shoebies coming over from Philly. So I call it Bye Bye Benny Weekend because the weekenders stop
They
now. Well, the
stop.
weekday, yeah, the weekday people stop. Kids are going back to school.
Yep.
And then we have a couple weekends where they'll still come. And then the first cold snap, that's it. He said, our disaster season is 4 to 5 months away. Summer is so unpredictable here. One day you'll be swimming for your life, and the next day you'll be burning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
believe it.
Australia. I believe it too. Our hurricane season starts around July, ends around November. After that, the hurricane's called a nor'easter. And they're fun too. We haven't had a good nor'easter in a while. Had a
That's been a
couple of
long
baby
time.
ones.
Yep,
Had a
been a
couple
while.
of disappointing ones, yeah. I remember the last really good one we had was like early 90s.
Trying to remember. Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
93 or something like that, 92, 93. It dumped like 6 feet of snow all the way
Oh
into like,
yeah.
yeah, all the way
Yeah.
into
Now
almost
I
a
remember.
mile.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember
the
now.
last. That was the last real good nor'easter we had. I lived in Maryland at the time, and I was stuck on that farm for 14 days.
Woo.
We tried about 5 or 6 days in to get out, couldn't get out. So we were stuck. Not going anywhere. So, but I don't I don't even know what we got from that hurricane, whatever it was called. Eric?
I think just some water, right? Waves. I don't think much
Yeah,
damage.
rough waters, but I don't even think we got anything out or band wise. Kristen, we could use a nor'easter to stir up the beaches here in New England, no
I
doubt.
bet.
I mean, I think our beaches got a little stirred up from Eric, but not really. J Paul, move to Facebook now so videos can be uploaded on there. I think I can still post on community areas, so I'll post pics instead. As you see, live streams still work still for me. All right, Jay. I mean, a lot of people are posting their videos on both platforms. I had somebody tell me a couple few years ago I should start posting videos on my Jersey Ray Diggs page, but you know what? I do every Wednesday that I stream, and don't very get very many people watching. So I need to start putting more content on my Facebook page. Not just videos, but pictures and whatever posts. I'm not very active on there. I
Yeah. Neither am I. I try to stay away from Facebook. Sorry,
I'm
Jay.
more active on my personal page, but all I really do now is just share memories. I remember that 2017. I remember
Mhm.
that 2011. You know, I think this way still. Um, I remember, but I don't do much. YouTube is forcing you to because I can't get YouTube
Uh,
to work. Well, YouTube's a tough cookie sometimes. There's like a combination of things. You can watch the gurus and they'll tell you do this one thing and do that one thing. But if you really think about it, it's a combination of everything. And every now and then the CEOs from YouTube will give talks or whatever, and they'll tell you some information. But the degree of importance on things vary, but they all in combination help. Like SEO words, tags. They're not super important, but they're there. So obviously they do something. So
hmm
tag everywhere you could think a sentence is made or whatever. Um, no, Michael, not tonight. I didn't put anything together. If you saw my desk right
uh,
now, I'm trying to organize my stuff. Maybe next week, Michael. It'll be a coin site. If you win, I can mail it to you. When I mailed that stuff to Torchy, it was like $12, and it wasn't even. I don't remember what she won, but it wasn't a lot. I just had to put it in a Manila envelope. Oh,
He's good.
the challenge coin from Andrew, firefighting and detecting.
Hmm
So I had to put it in a Manila envelope. It was like $12.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was going to Canada, and it wasn't a big one. It was a little Manila envelope
Uh-huh.
because
That's
I
a
couldn't
killer.
just put it on a card. Yeah, I mean I didn't care, but I try to keep stuff on the cheaper end when I have to send out of the country. So that's why I do a lot of coins, dimes, and quarters and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's easier to ship them. What's up, Scott?
Just got back from fishing, he said.
Yeah. Well, it's freshwater fishing. Unless you made a vacation trip to the Gulf, northern pike and bluegills. Nice. I haven't fished in a while. I need to go on a party boat because then you don't really cast. You kind of just
Yep. Yeah.
go catch some fluke. And they take it off the hook for you. They'll even fillet it for you if it's big enough.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Well, when you're paying like $100 or whatever it is, I don't know what I give them. I just know that there's extra money for something like a pool. Whoever gets the biggest flute wins the pool. They'll, I don't care. I just get on the boat and go. Zee.
Yeah, I hear that, Jim.
Only on YouTube, basically, to stay in touch. Yeah, I mean, Facebook, honestly, I'm really just looking at everybody else's posts mostly. Because Facebook likes to show me those posts anywhere between 3 and 8 days, sometimes 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. I don't know why Facebook does that to me, but I've shown people, I'm like, this is my Facebook feed, 3 days. Mark made a post 5 days ago. Hey, I'm stuck. My car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I saw it 5 days later. Like, and YouTube too. Speaking of, we'll wrap it up with this. Speaking of YouTube, I absolutely refuse to pay the YouTube TV whatever, so you don't have to see ads. But I'll
Right.
tell you what, YouTube is definitely really forcing people to do that. Ads have gotten way worse because I know when you're monetized and you upload your video, you could pick, in the beginning, in the middle, at the end, all three, one or the other. Now, literally, if a video is, say, 14 minutes long, no matter the size of the channel, there's at least 5 ads.
Yeah. Hey,
Sometimes you're
Tucker.
lucky and you get the 5 second that you can skip. Sometimes you get the 10 seconds and then you can skip.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll get the 55 seconds and you could next after 10 seconds and then skip after 5. So you're still watching 15 seconds. But their favorite one to do is the 1 minute one, 59 seconds,
Yeah.
with the skip button dark all the way through to 45 seconds, 15 seconds left. It'll highlight and say next. Then you hit the next, goes to the next ad, skips the ads, and then gives you 5 seconds before you can skip. You just watched a minute of videos of ads.
Mm.
And the other thing is, and a lot of times I notice on some really small channels I know that aren't monetized that YouTube's doing that.
Yep.
The other thing is, I do not speak Spanish to Google, to my phone, on my stream, in my house, in the store. Most of my ads have been in Spanish.
You know what? It's probably a couple times we were talking to Taka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I haven't talked to Talka, and I haven't talked, and it's not coming from Google Translate. I've used that for years. All of a sudden, all my ads, or at least half, if not all, are in Spanish.
Wow. $40 a month, Jim?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it, Jim. But it's getting to the point. YouTube's amped it up. I don't know if anybody else ever noticed yet how much they've amped up the ads. These are not the content creators putting an ad every 3 minutes in their video. Most of them want people to watch their videos, and most of them know that if I see more than one ad, I'm done. I don't care how interesting it is.
Yeah.
Your analytics are going to pot because you got too many ads. Hey, Talker, we were just talking about you.
Congrats, Taka. Michael Farley. How do you ask a girl out with a dog that is running beside her?
Is that a Thursday
Uh,
night type of question?
I don't know. I'm afraid to answer it.
Oh yeah, you guys go to American Digger Magazine's stream Monday night. Taco was a guest on there. I actually missed it. For some reason I thought it was Tuesday. But go check out his interview there. I'm sure they asked different questions than we did. to
Hey,
get
Richie.
more information. Hey, Richie, I'm waiting for Michael's answer.
Yeah, I don't know if it was he was asking or if it was a joke. I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
which way to go. Because
How do you
if
guys
you're just
feel?
asking, Mike, you just got to be brave. You just got to walk up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I wouldn't if you don't know her. I wouldn't ask her out on a date right away because that's just
Yeah.
stalking. That's just creepy. Yeah, you got to get to know the person first, see if you're compatible. Then you can try. But don't just go up and say, "Hey, I think you're cute. I want to date you." You get a face full of pepper spray, pal.
Yep. Yeah. Just a simple hi.
Yep.
Don't do it every day and every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just yep. Comment on the dog. Say it's a cute dog or whatever.
Oh, what a cute dog. What breed?
Yep.
Even if you know what breed it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that a pug? You know, what's your pup's name?
Yep. All stuff like that, Mike. They're called icebreakers.
Yeah. I'm
If
not
you want good,
monetized.
if you want good advice, Mike, don't ask me because I got two failed marriages. Okay, and I'm not the right person to ask for advice.
Jim said, I'm not monetized and I know ads pop up on my channel. I didn't give them permission to use ads on my channel, but they put them
Yep,
on there and it turned people away.
so
Unfortunately,
true.
you're not given you're still given the option when you're monetized, but the amount that YouTube's putting on there, honestly, it's to get people to buy the YouTube premium. You get frustrated.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm just going to get the YouTube TV premium, whatever. And then I don't see any ads. And I did mention a few months ago on my stream one that I don't think it's right for YouTube to put ads on non monetized channels, on the small non monetized. If a person has 100 subs and 4 videos, don't put ads on there.
Nah,
The only
it's not
one making
going
money
anywhere.
is you, YouTube. You're already making money. You're not even paying the content creators the amount you're getting to have the ads put on there. You know, so
Yep. Okay, Mike, you're asking. Well, we threw some advice at you.
yeah, use that advice, but don't
Yep.
smile creepy though.
Oh, please don't. Just walk. Just hi. Yeah.
If she starts running faster, don't run with her.
Yeah. Just turn the other way. And
Just be nice and be yourself, Michael. Just hi. Hey,
yep.
it's cute dog. What's his name? I bet he likes, going for a jog. Great exercise for the dog.
Yep. Very true, Jim.
It's all it is. Money making, exactly. Put ads on channels that aren't making money. Yep. I mean, I know. I've watched videos on tiny channels. I know that are just beginning channels that aren't monetized, and I'm like, why is there an ad on here? The
Yeah.
thing that would really make me angry is YouTube really shouldn't put ads on videos, and neither should content creators, because before YouTube had amped it up, if your videos are less than 5 minutes long, if you're a content creator that's monetized and you want to put ads on, put them in the beginning so people could, they skip it, still get a couple pennies. But don't fill your 5 minute video with ads all over the place.
Yeah.
And YouTube's been doing that. If it's a 2, 3, 4, 5 minute video, I don't want to see ads on it. It's a short video. Don't sit there and drool and laugh like an idiot.
Yeah.
There you go, Jay.
Well, Richie's got a good one too. Just introduce yourself with a smile, not a creepy smile. Yeah, not that type. You want a just nice plain smile.
Yep. Talka said, I dream of being able to have the means to go to the United States and be able to share in a detectorist event with you. You never know, Lewis. You never know. Send it to the universe, put it out there,
Hmm.
make a goal, and work towards it. That's all we can do. That's knowing when I'm sitting with a tutorial and the ad comes on right where I'm getting to figure something out. Yeah. Or I'm watching something, like some podcast, and they're like, "So, let's see what Rachel says," and then I'm like, "Really? Progressive? No, I don't want progressive. Just get back to the video." Now you piqued my interest, and you just put a video there, or they'll put it in just in the middle of a sentence. So anyway, Mark, what?
Huh.
And there's an ad.
Oh.
Used to use for at least 25 minutes of 30-minute show. You're lucky if you see 15 minutes of a 30-minute show. True. I
Yep.
mean, hey, on TV, that's the other thing with streaming. Netflix, um, Prime, all these streaming channels that you pay for, like the individual ones, like AMC, Paramount, Peacock, all these. I'm not talking about Hulu because you could buy it with ads or without, but
Yeah.
um, like I have Paramount, I have Peacock, I have AMC, I have Acorn because I wanted to watch the Detectorist movie. I have something else, and I'm like, well, I pay to stream. I'm paying you a fee among millions of other people paying you a fee, and all of a sudden now there's ads.
Yep.
The whole point of streaming was to not watch ads. And then Netflix pretty much only has old crap. For a while there, all last year, they only had foreign TV. They had nothing American or even English speaking. Everything was subtitles. And then Prime, I pay for the Prime TV, and
Mm.
it used to be okay. You know, you could just watch whatever you wanted to watch. Now you can rent or buy, and the only thing that are free are things that failed in the movie theater that suck or are 20 years old.
Richie, what? Richie, I
Have
got
you guys
stung by yellow jackets today. Like a dummy, I tried again and again and got stung 2 more times.
have you guys noticed how you can see the channels that are subscribed to your channel now on your
Hey,
YouTube
Angie, Rick.
page, but you don't see your support that has their channel set private? Yeah. Hey, Angie and Rick. I know some channels. I mean, you could see who was subscribed to you before, but it was like a whole process to get to it. You had to be in YouTube Studio. That's why some channels, when they did giveaways, you had to be a public subscriber because some people do keep their subscriptions to other channels private. I'm sorry, I have some dust in my room because I was cleaning, so starting to get a little congested from it. I'm gonna try Richie, but my back's really been killing me. So I told her, don't be surprised if I don't come up for those couple days that she's up in Maine. But I'm gonna try. I'll message you if I make up my mind to do it. Um, that sounds like a Monardo story, Richie. But yeah, now I'm starting to get a little congested, and I have to carry Slash outside to go to the bathroom because
Uh,
he's a wussy. He can't handle any kind of pain. So my the doctor at my physical therapy was going to stop by my house today when he was leaving North Jersey, going back to where he lives, and something came up, so I have to bring Slash to him tomorrow, where I go for physical therapy.
was you going
We'll
to
get
take
him
her a
adjusted.
flash? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's hyperextends his shoulders, and I guess now every now and then he gets a flare up, from the scar tissue, I guess.
Uh,
Because multiple injuries give you arthritis, just like the dogs. Dogs,
yep.
just like us. So he's like, I can't walk, So I'm like, well, I can't really carry you, but
Got no choice. Yep.
got no choice. And then when you carry him and he's like this, he's like, I'm like, come on, dude, come work with me here. But I think we're caught up on everything.
Yep.
Complaining about streaming services having ads now when they didn't used to have ads, but you took the streaming service and paid them so you could avoid ads. YouTube having ads everywhere, more than some content creators put when they upload their videos. And yeah, I don't think we talked about any metal detecting.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So I kind of lied in the description a little bit because I said metal detecting and treasure hunting and food and entertainment, and I don't even think we talked any of those four things. So next week's description is going to be exactly the same, and we'll try to hit those four subjects, and maybe with a giveaway for Michael.
There we go. But no
Yeah,
promises.
no promises. It's not going to be on the thumbnail. We don't want people who just come in here for, a mercury dime.
Yeah.
we want we want people coming here because they enjoy you guys in the chat and they enjoy listening to me and Mark talk about absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. So until I know for certain when my surgery is going to be, we'll be back on Wednesday nights unless, one of the others feeling icky. But we'll be here otherwise. And then when I know for certain I'm going to have the back surgery, I will definitely let you guys know first. So you know that you have to visit Beard on Wednesday night or
Yep.
5280 Adventures at 8 o'clock. You guys can even head over there now. Either Tony's channel, 5280 Adventures, or DK's Adventures in Dirt for the Relic Roundup, Relic Radio.
Yeah.
Have a good night. I'm dying to see you next Wednesday. Well, we're dying. We're dying. You're driving. See you next Wednesday. I thought you said you're dying. I was like, we're dying to see you next week too. Richie's been digging oil cans out back of his automotive dump. Nice. If you find them really old ones, but still really good, decent decals, some of them worth something. All right. So if you're getting out this weekend with a little bit cooler weather, if you're over on this side where I'm at, and Richie's at, and Chris is at, and who else is over this side? Even Angie and Rick and Mark. Um, further south, it's a little still hot. We are all dying. um, get out and dig this weekend if you can. Um, that's probably it. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Not much.
He said, have a blessed week. Yeah, have a great weekend. See you guys in all the chats. I really don't have to list them. I know you all. I see you all regularly in the other chats. You know who's live when. Um, and just the usual. Be kind to each other. Smile goes a long way. You never know what somebody else is going through.
True that.
Sure that. What you got to say, Mark?
If you get a chance to get out, I hope you find something stupid cool.
Stupid cool. Hey, Five
Stupid
Mile.
cool.
Just on
Larry.
time to say goodbye.
Yep. Just in time to say goodbye.
Yeah. Glad to see you though, Five
Mm.
Mile. Some of you guys, I just know you by your channels. I do know your name, Larry, Jim, but just like your channel names too. He said, Mark, good to see you. All right, guys, have a great week. And we will see you next Wednesday night. And also on all the chats that are going on and the streams
Yep.
he's also into. And like I said, you guys know when all the streams are. I don't have to tell you. So, peace.
Peace out, guys.
There it is. End stream. Bye.